at the provincial capital of Puerto Princesa, Palawan. I'm kind of here for work and for play. So I'd like to show everybody the capital. Not a lot of people get a chance to enter the capital or meet the governor, which I was able to do earlier. And he's such a good man. He has a very good heart and quite a lot of malasakit for the people. So let's go inside the capital. It's the most unique one I've seen so far. So the capital is called the Roman Mitra building. I think it was done during his administration. And oh my god, look at that. It's all marble. This is all Romblon marble made. And it has these staircases and these checked flooring that reminds me of Kris Jenner's house. And what really amazes me the most is the dome ceiling. Hopefully they do preserve this the way it is. The entire building is made out of these marble slabs. So Governor Alvarez insisted that we have lunch. So it was kind of embarrassing, but we couldn't say no. Okay, this place is so nice. It's called Bajau Restaurant. And you have like mangroves. That's Kim. And the lovers. Pichi and Carl. This says, dayon ka mo. It means come inside. Oh my god, it's so pretty! We have happy shells. After lunch, they also insisted that we go to El Nido. How lucky is that? But I wanted to go to the ihelp program infrastructures, which was why I really wanted to be in Palawan anyway. Okay, we're currently at the Rojas Medicare Hospital and Facilities project. It's one of the ihelp Palawan projects, which means ihelp infrastructure, health, education and livelihood programs of Palawan. So this is a one-story hospital at 3,000 square meters. And there will be around 12 to 16 of these being built or currently constructed. And I think they're gonna finish it in the next 2 years. This is really to provide all the support for the people of Palawan and of course those who visit the area. So as you can see, they did not scrimp on the construction of this hospital. It's a very legit hospital. It's not unlike your city hospitals in Manila. Okay, we're very lucky to be one of the very few who get to experience and see the iHealth program of the current government here in Palawan. We're also searching for private donors who can help the other projects that they do have. So that would be good. Companies are always welcome. And I think Palawan needs all the help that they can get. And it's really our last frontier as a country. It's the most forested area in the country. And it's something you should really preserve and make sure that it's well provided for.
Happy hospital diri ma'am. Actually duha ka hospital diri, isa ka private, ug usa nga medical hospital. Pero dili siya kompletong facilities. Dili kompletong equipment pa. Pagulayo, taas bukid. O, wato dito.
Mamatay na lang tayo, wag yapon tama.
Bago agyanan, bati kayo.
Mausag lagi, basta lagi kaayo. Garas rauntay, nayabot ni mo, wana na. Deads na ka. Okay, Holy Mother of Backhoe, I wanna ride that. Currently, their issue is the fact that hospitals are far and few here in Palawan. They need to have hospitals every few kilometers so that they would be able to cater to the people of Palawan. The guy was saying that you could end up with a scratch and eventually just die of a tetanus because you cannot find a hospital here, or since there are private hospitals, it may be too expensive for the normal person. It's really good that they've placed hospitals at very accessible locations, even in El Nido, Coron, the usual tourist places, and the tourists would feel safer, and the people are able to be serviced the way they should be. This is actually why we want to help Palawan. There's so much potential here, and the government is very supportive, and they understand exactly what they're doing. But then, of course, you can't help but be bogged down by some things. But there's so many things they're doing that's not even shown to people or announced to anyone. Okay, I think I'm lost. It's so big. Governor Alvarez does plan to have this up and running by December. At the very least, this would be done enough for them to transfer those at the municipal hospital, which is a long way from here, and basically it's way up in the mountains. So they will have better facilities here. The equipment is already here. Some of the equipment has been moved here already, so that's really good. It's ready for the people when they need it. Okay, so as you can see, you don't see any signage here that says done by the provincial government or by Governor Pepito Alvarez or anything like that, which is surprising. In a lot of municipalities, they they put up a waiting shed and there's a signage, but there's none. And according to the construction people, I don't know if this is true. I really have to verify it. He's actually using a lot of his personal money to build these hospitals, and they said they're lucky that they have a governor who has the capacity to do it. And we're lucky as a country, I think, to have politicians who are that way. So this hospital visit has been so enlightening. So we're off to El Nido now. Cheeky, cheeky, chicken! Wow! Okay, this is my room. Oh, it's gonna be me, all mine. And you really can't go to El Nido without island hopping. In as much as we would want to have more tourists in Palawan, it's a very difficult place to get to, and it's also pretty pricey for local tourists. The light, there, water. I want to stay in the boat in the meantime. As a community development project manager, it's very difficult for me to fathom how the government takes care of all of these islands. But they're trying their best, and I'm very, very impressed. So this is the El Nido and Palawan that we all know and love. It's a vacation place, it's a tourist spot, but there's just so much for it to manage. Logistically, it's difficult because there are a lot of islands, hundreds of islands for the local government to manage, and it's not easy to monitor, and it's not easy to get to these places. A lot of Palawan's food and is actually imported. You won't believe it, but pork and poultry is brought in to Palawan and to these little islands. And vegetables even come from Baguio, all the way from like Baguio. So you can imagine the cost of bringing these things in. So having infrastructure built and having health centers and schools built, bringing all these materials in to make sure that the people have their basic needs is quite a challenge for the government. You can know more about the ihelp Palawan program, infrastructure, health, education, livelihood, protection of the environment through palawan.gov.ph/ihelp.php.